Exciting times if you want a Z Fold because we're 3 days away from the successor to the Z Fold 6. Yes, the Z Fold 7 will be here on the 9th, July 9th, and the event, I believe, starts at 10 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time. So just a couple of days away, and be sure if you're interested in one, make sure you reserve your pre-order, get your $50 in free credit. I've got a link in the description, and you can do that. No commitment. First name, last name, email, boom, and you're locked in. So I am packed. Actually, I'm already packed. As of the viewing of this video, I will be on a plane on my way to New York. I am going to the event. And if you follow my channel, then you're going to get lots of great information on the phone as soon as it launches because, well, I'll have information. If you're new to my channel, make sure you tune in, hit the like, subscribe, all that good stuff, so that way you can get information on it because, well, I make no frills, honest, straightforward videos. As you can see here, it's what I do. So the Z Fold 7, I mentioned before, I'm excited about it. It's supposed to be bigger, lighter, thinner, more powerful, ultra level cameras, more AI camera capabilities, launches with One UI 8, which is Android 16, which is, I believe, a first for the platform. Normally the new Android system comes out with the new S series phone, not the Fold. So the Fold and the Flip will actually be ahead of the S25. It doesn't have One UI 8 yet. You can get the beta, but the full launch is not there. So there's going to be a lot of information there. A lot of really interesting stuff. Still waiting. We'll find out on launch day if it has S Pen support, which, by gosh, I sure hope that it does. But it'll have 7 years of support, Snapdragon 8 Elite processor, and I've seen some interesting things on the internet. Of course, you can't believe everything you see on the internet, right? I saw some interesting leaks. I saw a video of somebody holding a Z Flip 7 up, and it looked like the crease was basically almost non-existent. That's one thing people don't like about these phones, especially the Samsungs. They have a pretty hefty crease in them. They're still probably one of the biggest creases in the folding form category. So if they can basically make the fold and flip crease non-existent, that's going to make a lot of people happy. A lot of people that I get feedback from when it comes to these phones go, I hate the crease, it's annoying, I'm not getting one until I get rid of the crease. If actual reality lines up with what I saw floating around the internet a few hours ago, it's going to be a big, huge step forward. So that's exciting stuff. I don't know if we're going to get a bigger battery. A lot of people are saying it's going to be the same one. A lot of stuff, there's been so many leaks, so many rumors, so many different things that come out. As we get closer to this, it's like a flurry of, this and that and this and that and this and that. Luckily, we're 3 days away. So anything you see at this point, maybe take with a good grain of salt because there's just so much floating around out there right now. But, of course, there are things we know. We know it's going to be bigger. We know that we're finally getting a bigger front screen, which people have been asking for the longest time. We're going to get a bigger interior screen, which I guess people have been asking for the longest time. It kind of coincides with the front screen. And then Snapdragon 8 Elite processor, such a fantastic chip, probably the best chip that I've ever used, super powerful. And we're finally going to get the cameras we've been asking for, at least the primary camera. I hope they change out all 3 cameras. I won't know until I get there and I get my hands on it. And here's the beauty of all this. I'll be there for the event. And then as soon as the event launches, or at least sometime that day, I will have videos so that way you can get my initial thoughts and impressions and things like that. I saw something that said that pre-orders might actually start in the afternoon. I can't confirm this. I don't know. I don't even know this. I couldn't say if I did know, but I legit don't know. I saw something saying that pre-orders might not start till 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which would be weird. Like, it'll be a first time ever that I think that's happened, because what always happens is basically as soon as the event starts, the embargoes lift, everybody's videos drop, and everybody's watching everybody else's videos instead of watching the keynote. So maybe this go around, they'll have the keynote and then make everybody wait and hold their videos. I think that's a better way to go about it, right? I mean, at least for the business anyway. If Samsung makes people hold the videos, people will actually watch the event. And it will be a big event. And I'm really hoping we get a look at the trifold phone. I don't know if it's what's going to happen or not. We know that it's in the works. Samsung is making a phone that not only flips twice, but an additional time. So it makes it even bigger, very much like the Huawei Mate XT, I believe is what it's called. And that would be really cool. I like new stuff. Samsung is the pioneer of the folding and the flipping phones in this modern era. So if they're the first ones to bring it mainstream outside of China, that would be really cool. But we saw this with the S25 launch, right? S25 launch, we got a first look at the S25 Edge. And then a couple months later, the S25 Edge came out. I love that phone. I'm still using it. I have covered it extensively. It is a fantastic phone. I really like it a lot. So if we get a first look, kind of a sneak peek at the trifold, whatever they're going to call that, that would be really cool too. So maybe there will be more emphasis on the event this year. Big things to look out for, and big things that I will have information on, because a lot of people want to know what's the trade-in deals, how much you're going to get for your trade-in, how much incentives are there, what freebies are you going to get, and probably we'll get double the storage upgrade. I mean, that's almost guaranteed. They do that with basically every phone launch. So I always recommend people get phones during the pre-order period, because that's when you get the most stuff. If you care about getting like a Galaxy Watch, if you care about getting a set of earbuds, if you care about getting double storage upgrade, if you care about cheaper insurance, usually is things that they have, exclusive colors. Samsung, they reserve special colors that you can only get through Samsung. And Samsung has the best trade-in process. It's quick, smooth, easy, all that stuff. What happens is, if you want to go ahead and trade in your phone, you don't have to trade it in advance. You go ahead and order it, you put what it is you're trading in, and then what happens is they take that off the purchase price. So like, let's say it costs $18.99, which I'm not expecting a price increase. That's what the Z Fold 6 was last year. Let's say they give us $1,200, right? Let's say hypothetically in La La Land, the stars align and we get $1,200 for Z Fold 6. If you were to get $1,200 for a Z Fold 6, it's not like Apple, where you pay $18.99, you get your phone, and then you trade in your old one and wait for them to credit you back. They take it off the front end, which is one thing I love about Samsung. It makes things more affordable too, because you're not having to pay out a big chunk of change. So let's say they give us $1,200. You trade in your Z Fold 6. It knocks $600 off the price. You pay $699 plus tax. Plus you get double storage upgrade more than likely. Plus other things, which I highly encourage insurance whenever it comes to these phones, because there are things covered under warranty. You do get the 1-year warranty, but the insurance for these phones, I think, is priceless. And that takes away the extra worry, right? Because a lot of people really worry, will it hold up? What if I get a crack in the screen on day 366 and my warranty's up, whatever? So I highly encourage insurance. Usually there's a discount on it. And then you can get the reserve your pre-order credit right now, which gives you $50 off extra stuff. And a lot of times there'll be discounts too. So when the S25 Ultra came out, they're giving 35% off if you combined a watch or earbuds or something like that. So if you get a phone and you're like, hey, I want the new Galaxy Watch. Oh, by the way, throw the $50 credit in there, double your storage upgrade, best trade-in values, all that great stuff. That's why it's always important during the pre-order period, right? So pre-order period is always the best time. Yes, months later down the road, they'll have specials, they'll have sales, they'll have price drops, but you're not going to get all the stuff you get on day one. So my goal here is to get you the information you need on day one, so that way you can go, okay, if I go to Best Buy, if I buy this from Samsung, if I go to my carrier, what deal am I going to get? What's the price going to be? What kind of incentives are there? And what's the best way that you can maximize your money to try and get one? And I think this will be the one to upgrade to. The Z Fold 6 was basically the same as the 5, basically the same as the 4, really kind of lackluster. A lot of people really weren't that excited about it because it was essentially the same phone. Same phone, same look, not too much different, basically a new chip and the same cameras. Like, it wasn't super inspiring. So this one looks like the biggest upgrade that we'll have in a Z Fold since essentially the Z Fold 3, which is where they kind of solidified the form factor and then gave us the S Pen and things like that. So I'm expecting big things. I will have day one coverage for you guys to show you my thoughts and impressions on what I can to show off and let you know, hey, is it worth buying, right? So that's my goal here, to get you the information, make sure you have it, so that way if you get ready to pull the trigger, you want to get one, bam, you can make that decision and you can be informed. You don't go to watch 10 different videos. I very much focus a lot on deal-centric things, a lot of ways you can enhance value, get the best deals, get the best offers, and save the most money. Just like you guys, I'm a tech addict. I buy a lot of stuff. Even if Samsung gives me review units, I still usually buy them anyway. I bought my own S25 Ultra. So this is one of these things where a lot of the stuff is important to me too. I don't want to spend a crap ton of money. So couple days, we're almost there. Like I said, as you're watching this video, I'm on my way to New York. So I will be excited about being at the event, covering it day one, giving y'all as much information as I possibly can, and I'll be covering the phones throughout the year, just as I have this last year and years prior. Whenever these phones come out, I cover them for a year until the new one comes out. So like a month later, 3 months later, significant updates, things like that. I really love to cover these things year round because I feel like when phones come out, their 1-year marketing life cycle. There's people that buy them day one. There's people that want to wait a couple of months and see if there's any good price drops. There's people that buy them 6 months later when they have like their Samsung deals days and all those different things. So I like to cover products for the entire year until the new one comes out, and then I'll start covering that one. So that's basically all I got. I'm back here in my studio. I recorded stuff before we did the construction, but my office was under construction for 3 days because apparently I keep it too cold in here, and the air conditioner condensation ruined my ceiling, and it was starting to collapse. So yeah, 5 years of that apparently took its toll. So everything's back in order here, but what you'll see for the next week is I'll be recording in a hotel room, because that's where I will be, because I'll be in New York all this next week. So if you have any questions, you have anything you want to know about, go ahead in this video, put them down in the comments. I'll try and read some of these things, and I want to try and make sure I cover and emphasize the areas that y'all are most concerned about whenever the new phones come out, because we've got the Z Fold 7, Z Flip 7, possibly a Z Flip FE, new watch, at least as far as I know from what I've seen. So it's going to be a nice lineup, and it's going to be the most, I think, significant meaningful upgrade cycle in the fold phones that we've seen in years. So that's all I got. If you have any questions, comments, gripes, concerns, complaints, all that stuff, please, of course, go to the comment section. I'll do my best to get back with you. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.